I just scrolled too fast, and now I think we're up to Destiny time.
Yes, we've all been playing a lot of the Destiny.
Let's give our status report, where we are in the game. I finished the story.
Yes, I think we all. Well, I don't think Shipwreck did yet.
No, I'm very close to finishing the story.
Okay, and I finished the story as well. I actually got help from two listeners. I assume they're listeners that jumped into my game while I was playing it. They followed the Wombat rules. They didn't need an invitation. They just came right in, and when I was done, I just logged out, and they thanked me on Twitter for a great time. So that's how I roll when it comes to Destiny. I'm always open to having people join my game. Don't be offended if I leave.
What did you think of the story mode?
I actually really liked it. I thought they did a really good job of keeping it unique and interesting, and even switching things up in unique and exciting ways. So good for you. And also, that game is just fun. So
when you say unique, you mean like Halo?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Like Halo.
Like every level, you go, oh, I remember this Halo level. I liked this Halo level.
There was more than one time where I was like, oh, this is just like that thing they did in Halo. So
it's every level, just about. I think every level I've played but one, I specifically know what Halo level I'm playing.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's fine. It stands out like how just great those Halo 1, 2, and 3, like those campaign levels were.
It's how important Bungie is to the Halo franchise. Is really what you learn from that.
They're excellent at level design, and enemy combat.
Yes, combat they're really good at.
Yeah. Story, not so much.
No, it's enough.
They copied that from Halo 2.
They did a better job with the story this time. Even the beats of the story, the why you're going to all these different planets. Oh, these 3 people who were captured, and I gotta find and rescue the 3 people.
Right.
It works. I mean, it's a unique enough idea and a loose enough story where it's enough to go, I guess I want to save those people. And that's fine. It doesn't need to be more complex than that.
But
the first game didn't even have that.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have a story mode.
Yeah.
When I read the Blood, Sweat, and Pixels chapter on Destiny, they talked about how the story was a disaster in the first one. They basically came up with some story, and then they wound up scrapping the whole thing and starting over while they were pretty into the development. Of course, we remember the whole Dinklebot fiasco and that whole thing. But the whole concept of the game was basically, you're making your own story sort of when you're playing, playing with other people co-op. And that's really the story with your friends, not the story that they're feeding you. Which is, I don't know, sort of like an excuse really for not having
that is an excuse. And it's not that isn't true, but it's good to have a reason to be there. Again, it doesn't have to be in depth. You just need to have a reason.
I like Shipwreck's idea that he joked about on Twitter about having shaders for the story, because the names are so generic for everything that they should just have text shaders, so you can substitute your own names for the city, and I guess
it's so ridiculous that they named.
Yeah, but then you'd only be able to use them once.
Lowercase the uppercase city. This is Earth, right? We've gotten rid of all of our city names, and now there's just the city.
I guess when there's only one city,
there is the EDF. That's
right. But if you have the subtitles on, you get to read how this thing is written with this city nonsense, and it's just
I guess if you're reading it, it may seem even more ridiculous.
Right. It's right in front of my face. I'm just it really makes me think of Circuit City. I tweeted that as well. That
I saw that one.
Right. I remember when they tried to rebrand there, for 2 months or something before they went under as the city. Yeah. I don't know. I would like a way for, you to be able to like.
It's like Mad Libs.
Improve it. Yeah.
And that doesn't bother me. Not nearly as much as the shader business.
It wasn't. I just thought it was a very interesting suggestion for Shipwreck. I think he was joking, but I think that in a way that's pretty creative, actually, and certainly doable.
It would be terrible.
Why?
Because you'd have different people talking on social media about the game, and someone would say, "Hey, did you get to the Palladium yet in the game? Because that's the best part." And then someone would go, "What the hell is the Palladium?"
It's the city.
It's fine.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
It'd work fine.
It's too confusing.
Destiny 3, implement that.
It's not like anything else in Destiny is not confusing. This would be just on par with everything else.
What faction did you join? A faction? Shipwreck? I don't think you can yet. Or?
No, I can't yet. So I'm playing back through the game.
I know
with Mrs. Shipwreck as well. So my second character's level 13. We're getting there. We're pretty deep into the story at this point.
Cool. I love the art design. I think the art design is better than Halo. Any of the Halo games.
It is. It's much better. The character design is
everything.
Better.
Just the environments, just everything is just eye-poppingly good. I say wow so often playing, even after traveling to the same planets over and over again.
So now that you've hit light level 270,
yes.
and that's when like all of the stuff that you've been doing is now kind of irrelevant. Do you think you're going to continue to do the next level stuff that involves the raids and the strikes and the strike raids?
So I did 2 strikes, and then I opened up the Nightfall strike. And actually before the show tonight, I played the Nightfall strike with the icon Jimmy Mack, the greatest force in professional gaming, and Blooded Fury. And I think one of the guys was like 290 and somebody was like 280. And I'm 270. And we died. We did not succeed. We tried it twice in a row and we failed both times. It's hard. It's quite hard. It only, it's a timer. They put a timer up. It was like 22 minutes. And you got 22 minutes to beat it. And if you don't make it, you get nothing, basically. And that was frustrating to spend 40 minutes doing that and not complete it.
So what about the other strikes? Was that fun? Did you get anything out of that was relevant to your character at that point?
Not really. No, I did not. I'm still at 270. But I'm still hooked. This game, they do a good job with the loot. The loot is more.
Well, yeah, but aren't you like frozen at 265 now from the vendors or no?
Yeah, sort of. But once in a while, you find something that's good.
Okay.
I guess. And, there's different events and things that'll get you stuff. I think you just need to find somebody who's around the same spot as you and figure out where the goodies are.
Well, just buy a map from Cade. Buy the map from Cade if you know you're going to do something on a planet.
Yeah, I do that.
Because you'll see all the chests, and you'll just get chest after chest after chest.
I do that. I buy the treasure maps, too. I
actually maxed out on Glimmer.
I did that
last night.
Yeah, I did that.
I was like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty hooked on it.
271. What?
I think that they do a better job than, let's say, Overwatch with loot in terms of feeding your mental weaknesses with loot to keep you coming back, which is important for games like this.
It's why I keep playing Injustice 2.
You need to get that right. I think they did a good job with that. I have to, I guess, look up the best ways to get your power level up when you hit the 270 box, because I'm sure there's specific things.
And it's funny because when I posted that I was 270, it was like every reply after that was, well, it's a real pain in the ass to get anything higher than that, so good luck. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Well, look, I don't know. It was the Nightfall thing, the strike, it was hard, but it was really like the environment that you're in is like just so cool. Like there was, I don't know. There's like lasers you have to like dodge. What was that movie with Sean Connery and the Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Dr. No.
No, shut up.
Indiana Jones 3.
No, stop it. Entrapment with the lasers, the breaking into the museum, right?
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I guess I need somebody who's really good to bring me through some of these things.
Was it Zardoz?
Yeah. So here's a question about Destiny from @NightVision. He says, what is your opinion on the longevity of Destiny 2 now? Is it worth getting once it launches on PC, or should I wait for more content? Oh, there's plenty of content there right now.
Yeah, and the other, to be perfectly honest, if getting past 270 starts to feel like a chore and as soon as that's not fun, I'll make a new character and I'll start from zero, and that'll be fun.
I think it's still going to be fun. I don't know why it wouldn't be fun.
I don't know. People keep saying it sounds like a chore. I don't know yet.
All right. I'm in.
I'm listening to what the people say. The
Right.
people.
There's so many guides up now, like, because Destiny's so hot. I mean, you just search for.
Yeah, but I don't want to look up hot guides on the internet. Whenever I Google that, I get weird pictures.
Right. Are we done talking about Destiny?
I think so.
Wombat and I even played some Crucible together to get those milestones, and we actually won.
I need to do one more. Yes, we won.
Don't tell them that the other team only had 3 people.
That's okay. I killed some people. I killed 2 people at once.
It's good. Don't brag.
Why not? I'm like the brave little Taylor over here.
I don't know. I like it. I've been playing a lot. I'm pretty addicted, and I like it. I'll probably play as soon as we're done with this show.
Sure. That's pretty much anytime you have a chance to play it, you just play it.
Right. Exactly. It's the only game I played since I bought it.